What a story for Michigan State. This was a year that began with them ranked #1 in the country for the first time ever. And Mike, we've talked about this a lot. Joshua Langford's out. At that point, that's out the window, right? I mean, I understand that you're the preseason #1, but you don't have a guy who's going to give you 15 points a game. A lot changes right away. And then the horrible personal tragedy as well surrounding Cassius Winston, the loss of his brother who took his own life. You think of everything that Michigan State has been through. Put this championship into perspective.
They've won so much at Michigan State. They've been to 8 Final Fours under Tom Izzo. They've won this Big Ten championship on numerous occasions, but I don't think they've ever had a circumstance and a situation quite like this, having to go through all of what you mentioned. And Cassius has been such a rock through all this. It's hard to do what he did, to go and play a game the very next night after his brother passed, and then to go fight through that all the way through, never missing a game, rarely leaving the court, and carrying that weight and trying to get back to the joy of playing basketball. And I remember a point in early January when I said that he had a difficult December on the floor because of everything he was going through. And I remember a point when I said, Cash is really a bright kid, and he is going to figure out that his brother's death is going to be with him in some way, shape, or form for the rest of his life, and he's always going to have to process that. But this season is only going to last 2-3 more months, and he had to find a way to recapture the joy that he gets from playing basketball, and I knew he would, and it's wonderful to see that he has.
There's no question about it. He has, and that's you could see it in his face when he hugged Coach Izzo. You could see it in his face when he was interviewed on the game after the game. That relief, that joy was certainly there.
Well, 5 straight wins now for them, and this one largely on the shoulders of Winston. I mean, kind of a fitting way for him to go through his senior day because he was just fantastic.
He was really good today. I mean, and you look at the people behind him. You know, Scott Skiles, Mateen Cleaves. I mean, there's some pretty good guys. But
were they good?
Yeah, they were okay. And Cassius can do it a lot of different ways. And you know, you see him taking contact there. And then Izzo does a very good job of getting him off the ball some and letting him work through the down screens and through, you know, like a 2-guard. And there he sets a screen and gets free. And that's just, you know, great stuff. Here he comes in attacking a zone. It's right in the middle of the zone. Little hop step into a floater. You know, we didn't even see his assist. You know, and so he can attack you so many ways, and he does such a good job. And again, the way Michigan State uses him is really unique too.
I didn't think he was ever going to leave the floor. I didn't think we were going to get the moment where he kissed the Spartan because Tom wouldn't take him out. He wouldn't take him out through the course of the game. He wouldn't take him out when they were up and he had the opportunity to do the ceremony. He waited until the very last second. I don't think Cassius wanted to give up a single second that he could have on the court at Breslin Center. I think he wanted to be out there the entire time.
You think about how special he's been to that fan base, and how special they've been to him too.
Yeah, Mike had 2 technical fouls because he called 5 timeouts and they only had 2 left or whatever. So he wanted Cash out of the game, didn't want him getting hurt, and wanted to see that celebration. That was great stuff. Great stuff.
There was no one who